Hey YouTube, Prep Pro 2717. I saw a couple of videos from a couple of you guys, one from Southern Prepper 1 on his visit to the LDS cannery in his area, and also one from East Coast Prepper. He shot a video after his visit, and he just had a truckload of supplies from the cannery. And when I say in his area, it was like 2 hours each way if I remember correctly, but I found one in my area which is 30 minutes from my house. I called them last week to find out if they're what days they're open to the public, and Tuesday from 10 to 6 was my window of opportunity, so I made sure I set some time aside for a visit down there today. I also went by Costco because with my executive membership they refund me money at the end of the year based on how much money I spent, so I had a little bit of money to blow at Costco. The check was only good at Costco, so they end up getting their money back anyway. But a couple of things that I picked up at Costco. I grabbed a couple of these Sanyo rechargeable battery sets. I know that US Freedom 22 grabbed a couple of these. I don't know if he's cracked one open and tried them out, but I'm not sure what my intentions are going to be with this thing, if I'm going to just throw them in storage or if I'm going to use one around the house and throw the other one in storage. I don't plan on grabbing any more of these sets. 2 chargers with these batteries should be fine, and I'll probably just end up getting online or finding a place where I can pick up just some more spare batteries. But they each came with 8 AA's and 4 AAA's, so grabbed a couple of those. These things were $26 or $27 if I remember correctly. So I grabbed a couple of those. I shot a video a while back about these flashlights. I picked them up originally when they had them in a 2-pack for $20 at Costco, and now they're back with a 3-pack for $20. So you know, I felt like it was a good deal with getting 2 lights, but now you get 3 for the same price. They're not blindingly bright, but they do work out really well. I use them when I go backpacking. I throw them in my hiking backpack, my bug out bag, my kids' hiking backpacks. I throw one in each of our 3 cars, and it's just nice to have a flashlight when you need one. So they work out great. They really didn't change much. They look pretty much the same with the exception of the end cap. They rounded the end cap off instead of having this crown bezeling or whatever you want to call that on the back. They take 3 AAA batteries each, so you're not spending a ton of money on exotic batteries that are hard to find. So I grabbed a pack of those. I also grabbed 2 cases of bottled water. Whenever I go to Costco, which is about every week, I'll grab a case, maybe 2 cases of water, and the reason I do it this way is just that they're convenient. Throw them in our spare fridge, and the kids can go in there whenever they want to and grab a bottle, or I can grab them when we're heading out the door. We seem to cycle through them pretty good that way, so they're not just sitting around. So I grabbed a couple cases of water. As for the things that I grabbed at the cannery, my intention was just to go there and check the place out, get some pricing, and come up with a plan of attack. But you know, of course, you can't send a guy like me in there and expect me not to grab anything. So I grabbed their starter kit, which has 2 number 10 cans of hard red wheat, 2 cans of white rice, 1 can of pinto beans, and 1 can of quick oats. And then I also grabbed a couple things that I knew my family would go through, so it's not just going to be sitting around, although with these number 10 cans apparently sitting around isn't such a big deal. So I grabbed a couple more cans of quick oats, a couple more cans of pinto beans, and then a couple cans of white flour, and 2 4-pound bags of this pancake mix, which we bought just to let my kids try it. If they like it, we'll get some more of it and seal it up so it'll last a bit longer. As for the stuff in these cans, according to their price sheet that they gave me, which also showed storage life, All of this stuff, the oats, the beans, the rice, the wheat, all that stuff has a 30-year storage life if it's stored properly. And when they say stored properly, they mean in number 10 cans or in Mylar bags, away from the light, away from moisture, with a temperature from 75 degrees and below. So 30 years on all that stuff. The white flour, that had a storage life of 10 years, but we cycle through that stuff. I mean, that's flour stuff that you use pretty often, so we wouldn't run into any issues there. They also gave me the name, well, the website's right here, providentliving.org. I haven't checked it out yet, but they tell me on that website that there's a lot of information about emergency preparedness, and I'm sure that some of you guys will check that out if you haven't already. The guys down there were really helpful, super nice guys. I heard the same thing from Southern Prepper 1 and East Coast Prepper, that they had the same if not similar experience with the folks over at the canneries in their area. But they were willing to answer any questions, and I was firing them off, that's for sure. And I even had a bunch of questions that I wish I would have asked when I left, but I know that they'd be ready to answer any questions I might have anyway. So I'll just save those up, write them down maybe, and fire them off when I see them next week. So I don't know what my plan will be. Maybe I'll go down there every Tuesday, or maybe I'll break it up and I'll just start writing things down and putting some money away for a monthly trip. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet, but I'm definitely going to go back. They have a great setup, and I look forward to adding some more things to our storage. So there it is. I appreciate the support from all you guys. I can't believe I'm already at 50 subscribers. I wasn't really expecting much when I started this channel. Just kind of a fun thing to do. Reach out to some people that had similar interests, and there are definitely a lot of you out there, and I really appreciate the comments and suggestions. I've gotten a lot of helpful hints from a couple of you who decided to give me tips, and they're definitely appreciated. I hope some of my videos have helped a couple of you along the way. I'm going to have a lot more coming. I appreciate all the support, and I look forward to seeing your guys' videos as you start adding more. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comments and suggestions are welcome, and we'll talk to you next time. Take care.